Hello, hello, hello. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, back for another fun Friday, which is not live, I'm afraid. I'm away from my desk currently, but so I thought I'd just record a YouTube video for you to give you some more crafty inspiration whilst I'm away. So I've got a fun card for you today, made using the black and white designer series papers from the Stampin' Up July to December catalogue. Love these papers. You may have seen me use them a little while ago on one of my copy and cards to make some really fun cards with. I really like them. They are very striking, aren't they? And they're fun to use, and they're great for everyone. So they make great masculine cards, teenage cards, all that kind of stuff. So they're called black and white, and you can see why. So we've got stripes and stars and chevrons and more stripes and polka dots. And on the back, they're mostly basic grey and black. And this one has some white with a chevron. Really love them. They come in 12 by 12. This is what's left of my paper share. So I did lots of paper shares. I'm doing another one actually. So if you're interested in a paper share, let me know about that. Happy to add you in if you're in the UK, and I can send you the details. Okay, so I'm going to make a fun card anyway for this Fun Friday Live. So let's move those out of the way. And I thought I would stick with these black and white papers just for fun cards. So for a bit of contrast, I've brought in a card base in Pale Papaya. This is one of our 2021, this isn't scored very well, our 2021 to 2023 in colours. Pale Papaya, that's better. We have a better scored card base. So it's an A4 card, scored and cut in half to make two. I then got my insert, which is half a centimetre smaller, so that's 10 by 14.3 centimetres. I then got a piece of black because of our black and white design series paper, and I've left this nice big border all the way around. So the measurements of the black actually were dependent on the measurements of my designer series paper. So when I cut my designer series paper, I wanted to make sure I had an equal pattern all the way around. So I just kind of measured it, cut it rather, at the edge of here and the edge of here, and then halfway along these diamonds, near enough in the right size. But to get it right, it ended up being 8.7 centimetres by 13. Yeah, about 13.3. So 8.7 by 13.3. So I wanted to leave a tiny border on my black piece to make it pop. So I made it, did I say 8.7? So I made it 9 by 13.6. So whatever this is, I just added on 3 millimetres. So it's 9 along. Let's measure that again. 13.6 along and 9 this way. So there we go, and that just leaves that nice border, so you can just pop it on your card like that. Simple, isn't it? But just measure it how you'd like it to be. The other designs aren't so much of a problem. You could have them the regular size to fit directly on your base without so much of a border. Where's the card that I made before? So here's the card I made before. And if I made it a regular size using this designer series paper, do you see how it kind of cuts off that chevron at the top, but it doesn't at the bottom? And I wanted to fit mine in symmetrically, so that's why I cut it a smaller size. I hope that makes sense. This is the Amazing Thanks dies, aren't they fab? So yeah, that's that. Let's see, that's the other side. So you could easily use the other side if you prefer, but I like this checkerboard. So this gave me Victorian tiling vibes. I don't know if you know what I mean. I used to work in this old Victorian hospital when I was nursing, and I used to work in London called St Mark's when it was, before it was torn down. It's a listed building, so some of it's still there, but it was stunningly beautiful and had all these Victorian tiling that they'd restored and kept throughout, and it just reminds me of that. I'm also reading some period novels at the moment, and it just kind of gives me that Victorian vibe. I don't know, maybe I'm talking the wrong era, but it gives me that really historical building vibe then, if you like. So I'm just popping the layers together and putting them on the front of my card base. And when I was thinking about it, I had this stamp set out, It's the Count on Me stamp set. It's got that really cute bear on it that I seem to use rather a lot. I love him. And that nice kangaroo. And I felt it was kind of shouting Victorian nursery vibes. So I was going to do a bear on the front. It's a bit left field, isn't it, for this geometric design? But I thought we'd go with it. So here's a piece of basic white card. I've got my bear from the Count on Me stamp set. And I've got some black memento ink. So I'm going to stamp him up like that. I'm going to stamp him out. Okay, and I'm going to colour him in using the alcohol blend pens. This one's Dark and Light Crumb Cake. Okay, and I'll show you how I coloured him in. Very simply coloured in. So I did a little bit of shading in the darker shade of that colour. And it's just a little bit of added where I think it might be in the dark more. Like that. And then I brought the light one in and I finished colouring it in. And I'm no master colourer, and I don't think you need to be with these pens. They are amazing. So just colour him in, and then you just blend the edges where the dark meets the light with circular motion, and your blend will blend beautifully. So yeah, just colour him all the way down, repeating the process where you've put the dark. Some people like to do the light and then the dark. It doesn't matter at all. Go with what you know and like. And then you'll eventually blend all that colour in together. And it leaves a nice shaded bear. So I'll colour him in. And I cut him out using my snips, which is very simple. He's an easy shape to cut out. I made some cards using this stamp set not that long ago actually. They're on my YouTube channel, and I dressed him in a little romper suit, which is also a very simple process. So you can have a little look at that. That's on there as well. So yeah, you can just colour him in how you like, shade him in. And then I thought I'd bring my Stampin' Right marker in Pale Papaya. I haven't used this, I hope it still works. I haven't used it forever. And just colour in that heart the same colour as the card base. It's a bit deep, that. So yeah, I mean, it has a pen end and it has a brush tip end. This might have been a bit easier to work with, but quite a deep colour, I'm not sure. But we'll hold it up against it and have a look. If not, we'll go for something else. So, oh, he's quite cute actually. He is quite cute. I think I'll do that. So to cut him out, I literally cut him out with my snips. And as you can see, he's a simple shape. Don't worry about the hairs sticking out of him because you won't know they are not there. And just move your cardstock. Leave the scissors where they are. And go round. And you can't really go too far wrong with him. He's so easy. So cut him out. Like that. And this is just a quick and easy card. Now, I love this paper, and we've got some really gorgeous DSP in our catalogue. We've got a lot of different ones to choose from. Of course, if you take part in my paper show, you don't have to choose because you get them all. Yeah, so let them do the talking in your cards. If you want to make some really lovely, quick and simple cards that really look nice, even though they've been easy to make, get your designer series paper working for you. So yeah, just cut around your bear. Simple, like that. Chop that bit off there. You got it. There we are. Just trim him up, make sure he's tidy. There, I think that's good. That's it. Okay, so there's our bears. We only need one. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so got our bear with our pale papaya heart there. I'm going to pop him on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do next actually is I'm going to grab my black Stampin' Up! Right marker. Show you a trick you might like. So this is the black one. It looks grey, but it's actually the black. I'm going to go for the brush nib end. And just so you don't see that white core of your cardstock on your bear, it finishes him off neatly. If you just go around the edge of him, take care not to actually draw on your bear, and you will just finish him off really well. Make him look nice and crisp. Takes any white core away. It's a bit like sometimes you might go around your layers with this black inked sponge. There we are. He looks good. So he's going to go on there. I'm going to pop him up on some sticky foam pads. 1, 2, I think I'll do 3, so he doesn't sag in the middle. Ooh, I've got a problem with my camera. Let's check. Okay, not sure what's happening with the camera. I'm having a lot of problems there. Okay, so I've got our sticky foam pads on the back of our bear, and we're going to pop him on our card right about here-ish. I'm not going to stick him down too far because I'm just working out where I'm going to pop my sentiment. I might pop him over a bit more, like that. So I feel like he's in a nursery, and this is the floor. Which may sound bizarre, but that was the vibes I got. Now I've got a piece of scrap paper, and I'm bringing in my other favourite stamp set of the moment, called the Charming Sentiments. Charming Sentiments stamp set has everything on it. Well, it has so many on there that you might need, and I'm going for a good luck. We've got Everything Will Be Okay. This would be great. I've done this card with this bear using this stamp set, and I've put Babies Are a Blessing, So Tiny, So Precious. And that would look nice on here. But I'm not sure about the black and white paper for a baby card. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Would that be too much? Black on black for a baby card? I'm not really. That's not something I would normally do, but maybe it would look nice. I don't know. So the rules of these things. So I'm going for good luck. Okay. Now, one of the reasons I love this stamp set so much is because it has a die set. Excuse me. So you can cut out all of your sentiments that you've got in the stamps without fussy cutting them out, but it makes it look like you have. And then you have all these additional candles and different bits and pieces that go really well, stars and hearts and all sorts. So I've got the die that matches the good luck. I'm going to pop it over the top, and I'm going to pop it through my die casting machine. Here we go. So, here we are. Got good luck. How cool is that? All cut out for you perfectly and leaves that nice white edge around it. And I am going to raise that one up as well. So I need my mini dimensionals for this because it's a sentiment one and it's quite small. So let's put some of those on there so it doesn't sag. Okay. Oh, actually, I might not need that many because it's going to hang off the side of the bear, isn't it? So if it hangs off the side, I don't need this one here. But I could, oops, pop it here. There we are. Take the backs off. They get everywhere, don't they? Good luck. So we will put a little bit of glue here instead so that the height difference is the same. Good luck. Let's bring it right up. Good luck. How cute is he? Good luck. I wonder if he needs some ribbon. I don't think I could put any ribbon under there now I've stuck it down, but I'm thinking this is beautiful. This is the black and white gingham ribbon that we've got at the moment, that this would have looked beautiful on here. I am wondering if I can get away with popping that in behind there, or have I glued it too hard? Let's try. I'm not sure. I think I was quite prolific with my adhesive, so probably not. But I'm going to try, because I think that would set it off really nicely. Let's have a go. No, that is well and truly glued there. Let's give it a try. Right. Let's give that a go. That's going to be really pretty, I think. So, I think what I do is I just take a piece, chop it off. Grab my washi tape, because I think that'll be the easiest thing to use. Now I've stuck it all down. Note to self, decide if you're going to use ribbon before you assemble your card. How many times have I done that? How many times have you done that? Do let on. Let's put that washi behind there. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my dog dreaming. He's wagging his tail while he's asleep. Right, okay, so I don't need it anywhere near that long. And then we'll glue it all back down so it's nice and flat. That's the idea. I've got some washi tape sticking out. You don't want it all bumpy. So that might glue down as it is. There we go. So I'm just tucking it right down the back there so that it's in and it's stuck. And let's make sure it's straight before we add more adhesive behind that layer to keep it nice and flush and flat, so nobody ever knows that we pulled it apart. Finger on that for a second. Yes, I think this will work. Stick it down. Tear and tape might have been better. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of this and I am going to knot it. Stay stuck down. I'm not a bow girl. I mean, we can try a bow because it's kind of quite simple ribbon. It's not too floofy, frilly, flowery, whatever. Oh, that's quite cute actually. Ooh, we might go for that ribbon, that bow yet. Oh yeah, let's do it. If it looks nice and simple, I'm up for it. I like the way that I've tied the bow because it means that we can push the bow up and down and get it in the place that we want it to be. So I often do this. I often tie my loop over the card and then I tie the ribbon onto it, which means I can manipulate the ribbon where I want it to go. There. Okay, a bit shorter again. I like that. That's cute. So here's our card. Good luck. Good luck. Right, okay, I've got some of the gems. These are the classic matte dots. And I've got, this corner's not sticking, so I'll make sure that's glued properly. I've got some of the black ones here, and I think these would work really well. I can pick them up because I've got glue all over me now. And I'm going to pop the one here. One here. And then be strategic. They look a little bit contrived, don't they? So put one there. That's better. Less contrived. Oh, this is starting to glue down properly now. That's nice. So good luck. And then our piece that goes inside our basic white panel, which is 14.3 by 10. I'm going to use one of the other stamps in the set. So we've got good luck here. And then we want not that you need it. Good luck, but you don't need it. Not that you need it. Cool. Not that you need it. And I could put the bear on the inside, but I think that might be a little bit much. If it was a birthday card or if it was a new baby card, I would probably put the bear inside. Oh, actually, I could do. If he's popping up with that heart there. Not that you need it. And bear. Where are you, bear? I'm going to put that bit of scrap underneath it. Grab my bear. I love this font. It reminds me of that like typewriter font that you can get. I love it. There we go. So we've got him there, and you can colour him in and you can pop him in there. So quick colouring of our bear, and our card will be done. So again, in with a little bit of black shading around his ears and his arm, and just where you think it might be. So that's the dark crumb cake, and this is the light crumb cake. So yeah, just colour him in. And then I'm going to go in with that pale papaya colour for his heart, which just gives us that little pop of colour away from the neutral tones of the bear and the black and white of the DSP. And matches the card base. A little bit of glue. And then we can glue this down. And we've got our simple card made using the Black and White Designer Series papers. Called they're called Black and White Designs. Black and White Designs, and I've paired it with these stamp sets. My favourites, Count on Me and the Charming Sentiment stamp set and the dies that match that. Love it. So I hope you've had some inspiration for these beautiful papers from Stampin' Up. You can find all the products that I've used over on in my online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net. So hop over there and have a browse, or you could have a look at my website with lots of inspiration on there at inkstampshare.ink. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you like the bear or you like the DSP, please put a comment down below, or tell me what you might do with these papers. I would love to know what you would think of doing with these. That would be amazing. Leave me a comment. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up, like it, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and click the little bell down below for notifications of future videos. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.